recording? Are we recording yet? I think we're rolling, right?
Ready to go, baby.
What are you drinking?
Just a Waterloo pineapple.
Oh, I thought you went fancy with it and had a little cocky tail.
No, I wish.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fabulous episode of Fashionably Broke Podcast. You're here with your two hosts, Kassidy and Maddy. Kassidy is wearing a tank top. I'm wearing a sweater, so like something is very off here. We look like we're in like just two totally different like time zones, climates. You know,
it's almost like we're in two different states. Crazy.
That's
huh?
crazy. Honestly, I don't even like. It was cold this morning, but I think if I were to walk outside, I would probably start sweating.
But like that's actually like the worst time of the years where like you walk out with a sweater and you feel so nice and cozy, and then like you walk out and you're actually dying. Like you have to have an outfit change like midday, and like nobody has time for that.
Straight up, I ended up like running around today, like not outside. I don't know why I almost just said outside, but just like in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally thought I was going to die. Like I had like sweat dripping down me because I was wearing a full sweater because it was like frigid outside.
No,
this
happens
morning.
To the best of us. That's literally why I'm gonna take top.
Smart. Honestly, you're smart.
That I've already worn on this podcast probably about 10 times.
That's okay. That's okay. No one's counting. All right. So last episode we went off on some tangents. So I say that we just jump right into it. So of course we have to start off with our highs and our lows. Kassidy, do you want to go first?
Yeah. I'll start off with my high. My low is a long freaking story, but we'll shorten it down for the podcast.
I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, crazy. High is I have started vlogging again. I'm trying to do like weekly vlogs of just like throughout my day, just because I always have something going on after work, literally no matter what it is. And I don't know, I sometimes like just get lonely when it's just me and Dallas at home and I can talk to a camera for literal hours. So I started doing that today. So I'm excited to do that up until Sunday and then kind of edit that and see how that goes. Trying to come out with weekly ones, but I don't want to put too much on my plate because I already have too much on my plate. But whatever. Okay, that's fun. That's fun for me to do. Yeah. So that's my high, and I'm really happy to be getting back into that. Or really like starting it back up again because I feel like I like really went gun-ho about it for like Nashville and then like a friend's birthday and then I kind of just like dropped off. But
yeah, that's
anyways, excited about that. My low. Saturday night, I was driving back from my niece's first birthday party and then I went out for a drink or two with some friends, came back home, got home around, I'd say 11 o'clock, 11:30. So getting in bed, literally on TikTok for hours, could not fall asleep. And I'm finally falling asleep. And like 2:30 in the morning rolls around. And Dallas jumps off the bed and just starts going like psycho, barking. And I'm like, what the heck? I was like, she does this sometimes, you know, if she hears like a noise. And I was like, Dallas, like, it's okay. Like, come back to bed. You're fine. And like, it just doesn't stop. So I get on my Ring camera. Don't see anything. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know, it continues for like 2 more minutes to get on my Ring camera again. Nothing. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? And I'm like, Dallas, it's okay. Like, you're fine. Like, there's nothing out there. I check it a 3rd time and I see these 2 people. I want to say they're like high school age. These 2 people on scooters, scootering down my street. And of course, they stop right on the corner in front of my house. And I'm like, okay, these are just like teenage kids, like doing stupid stuff. Like they're just going to go by. And then I hear them start talking. And they're just talking, can't really make out what they're saying because Dallas is barking so loud. And like you could hear that over the speaker too. But they say something about a car. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And then they go straight up to my car. And like my driver's side is on the opposite side of my Ring camera. So I can't see like what they're doing on that side. And they just like stay there for a little bit. One comes back, but there's another still missing behind my car. And I'm like, what do I do? Like literally, what do I do?
grabbed my keys and you set off your alarm.
So I jumped out of bed, grabbed my keys, and I didn't set off my alarm because I was scared I wasn't going to know how to stop it. So I just locked my car a bunch of times so like my lights would flash. And as soon as I got to my keys and I started doing that, the girl was like walking off. And like I flashed my lights and like it obviously scared the hell out of her. And she like dove into my neighbor's yard. And like I couldn't see her like anymore whatsoever. And then like 10 seconds later, she just comes like bolting across my yard, just like running in the opposite direction. So I was too scared, obviously, to go outside after that and like check my car. Like I'll check it in the morning, whatever, don't care. Because I didn't know if they had like broken a window. I feel like I wouldn't have really been able to hear that over my Ring camera. So I was like, I don't know what's going on, whatever. But it really scared me. Like it really, I probably shouldn't publicize that on my podcast.
Yeah, no.
Never mind. But I live in a very nice neighborhood. Location was my number one thing in a house. I think that is a very important thing. Like I live in a very nice neighborhood. And the weird thing is it was two like teenage girls. Like it wasn't guy. And I'm just like, what are you girls doing?
Hey, all I have to say is it doesn't matter who they are, because in New Orleans, it's still probably going on. There was like a bunch of like carjackings, car break-ins, and there was one group of girls that ended up getting arrested because they like killed someone while they were doing it, and they were teenage girls, high school girls that had never really gotten in trouble, but like really before, like nothing to that extent. And so it's like it doesn't matter if it's a boy or girl, like they're obviously trying to get into some shit,
right? And like obviously if you're jumping into bushes and sprinting off, like you were doing something you were not supposed to be doing, right? And like I'm very good about locking my car. I never leave like anything in my car. Like most valuable thing in there is probably my Stanley Cup. Come on, you can go to Target and steal that. Like you really have to break into a car. I have a garage. It's just like I have a detached garage that's like on a main street that's a little harder to like get in and out of. It's not like I can't park there. I'm obviously parking there 24/7 now, but I was so freaked out and I literally could not go back to bed because it almost like felt targeted because like in my neighborhood, a lot of the houses are older, like historic, antique kind of homes. And like a lot of them have detached garage, but a lot of people just like park in their front driveway, like right in front of their house. And like no other cars were touched whatsoever. And like my neighbor has like a very nice car. Like he has two cars sitting outside of his house. And I guess mine was just like easy access on like the main road. I don't know. But that scared me. But I'm so glad that like Dallas woke up and like heard it and like alerted me and like did not stop until I realized like, oh yeah, there is someone there. So shout out to Dallas. She's amazing. And she knows it's her job to protect me.
Oh, how sweet. Good job, Dally Girl.
Exactly. But yeah, that was kind of scary. I don't know. You just like you said, you never know nowadays. And I didn't ever want to like open my door and go out there and scare them. Like they could have something you don't know they have. And I was just like, oh, but it was just like a weird like feeling just to feel like you can't do anything. Like, break into my car. Like, I don't know. It's just like
in my old neighborhood, I mean, obviously I lived in Louisiana, it was really bad. Like, I mean, people would go up, like, teenagers would just go up and, like, test your doors. And, like, I think once Morgan's truck got broken into. But, like, they didn't take anything. They were just looking for, like, obviously they had been looking for cash or something because, like, he had thousands of dollars of tools in his truck. And
I bet you they were nice tools, too.
And they didn't take any of them. They just, like, all of his stuff was thrown around. So, crazy.
Yeah, that was definitely my low, though. Kind of freaked me out. But yeah, always lock your cars. Always be alert. And if your dog's barking, they're probably barking at something you should know.
Very true.
But, Maddie, on to you. Highs and lows of the week.
So I actually think I have quite a few highs, which is
Okay.
great.
Yes.
So obviously I went to the Jonas Brothers concert on Friday.
Yes.
It was so much fun. And the only bad thing was the entire time I was conflicted because Joe Jonas truly was the star of the show.
Really?
He carried the show.
Mm.
Like, Nick obviously like sings very well and very nicely, and he plays a lot of instruments, which is cool, but like he didn't move. Like, they had this huge ass stage, and
Right.
Joe is the only one working it. The only one working it. So
Damn.
the whole time I'm like, I love you, but I hate you.
Right.
I
No,
love you,
I love
but
you, but I hate
you.
you.
Yes. And then we went out to Broadway afterwards and ended the night with some bloody feet. I still can't feel one of my toes, but that's okay. It was worth it.
Perfect. I
It
mean,
was
perfect way
worth
to
it.
end the night. And this was just with
Yeah.
like a bunch of Nashville girlfriends, right?
Yeah. So it was with my neighbor and then one of her friends, and then her friend brought a lot of her friends. So a lot of people like didn't really know each other, which was kind of nice because then it's like gave us all a chance to like get to know each other.
Right. It's not like an
So-
oddball out where everyone knows each other and you don't.
Yeah, so it was a lot, of fun. I really
Yay!
enjoyed it. Yes.
Wow, okay.
Making friends. Another high, but it's also a low. Got a brand new bed.
Oh,
All right?
yes.
So I'll be rocking in the California King.
Amazing.
So
Amazing.
much room. I'm so excited. Super nice bed, but it doesn't get in for 2 weeks.
I was about to say, do you already have it?
No.
It's getting shipped. Or do you pick it up?
It's getting shipped.
Okay.
It's getting shipped, but then, so like I have, this is like kind of the low. Doesn't get in for 2 weeks. Spent a lot of money just on like bed stuff because obviously it's a way bigger bed. So that sucks. But like I got a lot of it in today actually, and I just like I'm so excited to put it on because I'm tired of the navy sheets. Okay, I literally, if I ever have to look at navy sheets again, I don't know what I'll do.
Fair. So what are your sheets? What did you get for bedding?
So we're going beige. We're going beige. Not doing the white sheets anymore. I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
You know, it's like I don't know. The upkeep is like a lot. So I got a linen set, which I am super pumped about.
That will be exciting.
They're a little bit more expensive, but like I cannot wait to actually like put it on my bed. So I got my like comforter in, like duvet cover, comforter insert. I've got some sheets, but then I also did an order from Brooklinen.
Oh, Lord.
I splurged. But I am so excited to like get these sheets in and like actually feel them to see if they're actually worth it.
I think they will be.
I am pumped. So
so it's still 2 weeks. And did you get a bed frame? Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
nice.
I'm excited.
No, that is exciting. I can't wait to see it.
Yes, very exciting, but I hate waiting. So
obviously
it's gonna be rough. Yeah. And so then eventually next step is gonna be nightstands. So
nice. Yeah. And lamps. Lots and lots
of
lamps.
God, lots of lamps. God, I'm putting 3 lamps in my room because I have 2 dressers. One is like a really small dresser, which you've seen. And so like it's off in the corner. So like that dresser deserves a lamp. And then obviously the 2 nightstands. So I'm going to be in lamp heaven and I cannot wait.
There you go. You deserve. That's what makes you happy. You'll wake up and be happy.
I know. I'm so excited. But the other bad or low, I guess, is I really still cannot feel one of my toes from
what did you do?
The Jonas Brothers. I don't know, but my toe is like purple. So I don't think I broke it because like I don't know how I would have broken it.
Honestly, like your toe was just probably in your shoe weird, and it was just
Yeah,
like not doing well all night.
It has to be bruised. But
For
like
sure.
like this bitch hurts. I need
Dude,
to like
I couldn't
calm
imagine.
down. Okay, but that's pretty much all I have for my highs and lows. Kind of boring, kind of fun, you know.
No, that's fun house stuff. I can't wait to see the bed.
I do highly, honestly, I mean, I know like the Jonas Brothers whole thing was like one city or like one night, like only 5 albums. If you ever get the chance to go, you should go. They were really freaking, yes, like it was like really good. It was very nostalgic. Like
so you're gonna hold. You're going to boost the Jonas Brothers, but you weren't even gonna go to the Taylor Swift movie.
Well, I think I'm gonna go to the Taylor Swift movie.
But like the fact that like you would pick the Jonas Brothers over Taylor Swift.
Well, like in concert. No, I wouldn't. But I don't know. I'll have to. I want to go see the movie. I want to go see the Taylor Swift movie to be like, okay, do I want to go see her in person?
Okay, well, you only have 3 shows left.
Well, looks like I'm going to be flying across the country.
Let's fly to Miami.
I'm so down for that.
I still want to try to get tickets for that one, but
I am so down for that. Okay, well, like one day she'll go back on tour. Right?
I don't know. I mean, talk about way to end it with a bang with the Eras tour.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Like,
no, she's gonna put out more stuff that she's gonna.
She's gonna be so booed up. She's not gonna want to go on tour. She might even be married.
Oh my god!
But okay, we're not getting into all of that. We have other things to talk about.
Yes, other things. But update because we posted about it today. I think I'm gonna go to the Taylor Swift movie. I think I'm gonna go with my neighbor. She's a big Swiftie, but I feel like she's a good person to go with. So
so you'll believe her. Got it. Got it.
She offered to go with me. So
I see where we stand.
But anywho, yeah, we have a couple other topics for you guys in this episode. One thing I want to bring up is Kassidy is finally, I just jumped on a bandwagon. Kassidy is finally jumping on the baseball bandwagon. Except, I'm a little iffy on the team that she picked.
Oh my god, I live here. I live here.
But that's okay because
when have you ever lived in Houston?
Never.
Exactly.
At least you are finally getting into baseball after so many years of me being like, oh my god, baseball, and we're like, no, I hate baseball. Finally.
Well, I want to get too ahead of yourself. I think I'm very much enjoying these games because it's the Rangers versus the Astros. Mm-hmm. And obviously both of those are from Texas, and it's just like a huge rivalry of like, it's a clean split of like the two for sure. And like so much is at stake. Like they are going to the World Series. And like, it's not like that with every baseball game. First of all, why the hell do they play so many games? Best 2 out of 3. Well, we're really doing 7 and 9 at times.
And it's crazy just because, like, think about how fast, like, think about the pitchers, for example, how fast they're throwing the balls each and every game. You have to play your players right so that, you know, they don't throw out an arm and and then they're out for forever. You know, who knows? Right. But it's all also just like logistic wise, like, you know, the smartest moves you can make to like win it all. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it has been so fun to watch and I have loved every minute. It's actually going on as we speak. So once we get off the podcast, I'm going to watch it. This is game 7. This is who goes to the World Series or not. honestly, the Rangers had a blowout last night. It was 9-2, and I was very shocked by that. I thought it was going to be a very close game. But honestly, I've learned in baseball, like, it can change so quick.
Oh, so insane. Quick. But then another thing I love about baseball, though, do you know how hard it is to become a professional baseball player? Like,
no idea.
It's so insanely hard. It's super hard to even get a scholarship to go play baseball in college, and then to even have an inkling of a professional career afterwards. Mm-hmm. It's 10 times harder than getting drafted into the NFL. So like, these guys are literally the top of the top, like the best players on the field.
Yeah, and like, I've known this forever, but I think just since I've been watching the games and like the interviews during and after and whatnot, so many of them don't speak English.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. Like, translators by their side.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing to me. That is actually mind-blowing.
The videos of like some of the players, because a lot of them, like, they moved to the US like when they were 18 to play. Because like, again, they are just so good. They are that good. And like, you know, they could be like 25 now and haven't seen their parents. So every now and then you come across like a video of like them reuniting with their parents at a game, because like they flew them out for the first time since they've been living here in like years. And it's like, it is so sad, but it's so sweet. And it's just like, it really is just crazy. Really is.
Yeah, so I think that's crazy, but I mean, obviously we have like the best of the best from all over the world. Yeah. Like, the world. So that's cool to see. I'm excited about the game tonight. I'm also so nervous. I don't even know, like, I don't even care that much. Like, I just got into this literally last week. Like, maybe game 3, 4, I don't even know. Like, you know, literally.
She's like, I got into it last night.
Yeah, basically. So I'm excited about it, and we'll see. I'm just glad both teams are from Texas.
Yeah. So. Well, I was about to say, I am honestly like totally fine with either team winning. I do prefer the Stros. I don't know. I just feel like growing up, I just heard about them more and like watched more of their games, and then in college, because it's Houston's so close to Louisiana, everyone is an Astros fan. But both teams have players from LSU that like graduated somewhat recently. So honestly, I'm good with either team winning. So yeah.
Go Rangers. Yeah, by the time this comes out, we'll have already known.
Go team. And that is the segment of our sports podcast. Remember, we are a sports podcast.
Yes.
Just obviously. In case y'all forgot. But if you're interested in something other than sports, we have some more segments for you today. So, Kassidy, this next thing that you wrote on our list, this is like so random of you.
I know.
Feel like to put. So, like, I want to hear what the hell, like, you're thinking, like what was going through your head, or like, why have you been thinking about this?
So basically, this was just like a random thought that popped into my mind of like wanting to talk about on the podcast, because I feel like not a lot of people talk about like quote unquote medical Botox.
Yeah.
So I have had very, very, very bad jaw pain for like a year now. That's just like where I hold my stress, and like when I'm stressed out, when but it's not even like I'm clenching my teeth together or grinding my teeth. I'm just like tensing up my jaw muscles. And I do it very badly when I'm like working or like just very focused on doing something, and then also when I'm sleeping. So it's not even when
I'm sleeping.
Right. It's not even like I can't even be like aware of it. I just wake up and I'm in so much freaking pain. It has been causing me like really bad headaches. And then also just like all my muscles and my shoulders just like tense up, and just everything is tense. I 110% got this from my dad. He has the exact same problem. So I've just been looking into like different things. I know people are like, oh, you can try a night guard, which I did for a little bit, but like
I feel like I would bite on it more. Like I would like tense up more.
Right, because I feel that cushion in between. And also I just like can't get a good night's sleep with like something in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like it's just not happening. So there is TMJ Botox
Yeah.
that a lot of dentists nowadays or like med spas recommend you getting. So I have a dentist, just my 6-month cleaning, the beginning of November. So I called them, kind of talked with them about it. So I've never been like diagnosed with like TMJ, but like it's obviously there. Like I'm in major freaking pain. And I just like started thinking about this Botox literally like 2 days ago because I get like when I'm really flustered, it happens. And when all that happened that night, I was really clenching my jaw going to bed and just really tensing up. So I just want to try it out, see how it goes. Most of it, well, I'm not going to say most, I don't know, but part of it will be covered by insurance. So I am curious to see like what all of that looks like and just what it will do to my face shape.
I was
Because a
about
lot
to
of
say,
people,
I want to get it because it makes your face super slender.
right. And like, I feel like you can sometimes even tell, like on this side when I smile, just like how big it is. And I don't know if that's because I've like
Yeah.
built my muscles up so much. So I think you can tell I have it just by looking at me. And it really bothers me, like when I smile and like I have that. I don't know. But I mean, obviously it will slim your face. But I'm just trying to find like the right people to go to because with Botox, they can mess you up so badly. So I'm just like researching it and just asking around because my sister's friend, I think she owns a med spa. Her family owns it. Her sister used to own it. The med spa is still in the family. And she like does that and knows a lot about it. So I've just been asking her questions and kind of just like looking around, but curious to see like what the dentist does say about all of that. So that was just like a little segment I wanted to throw in there because obviously Botox is like huge for like wrinkles or even getting like filler in your lips. But I'm really curious to see like what the medical route for Botox can like really do for me and if it will be like a noticeable difference of like, holy shit, I can finally like relax my jaw.
So there's 2 forms of like medical Botox that I want to get. I mean, I probably don't clench as much as you do, but I do want it. I do really want it right here, especially because like one side of my jaw is higher than the other. And so I want to see if it'll like even it out and bring this side up a little bit more to like make my face a little bit more symmetrical, at least down here. But there's another one that you get in your muscle back here.
Oh my God. Did you learn this from Paige?
No.
Oh.
No, but like if you carry a lot of like stress and like pressure right here, which I always have shoulder pain, you can get it. It does like make your neck a lot slender. Like it like takes away this hump because that's like your muscles like contracting. So it takes away the hump, but it should help like alleviate the pressure like here, which I have.
Well, I have that as well. Shoot me up.
So I want it here, here, and here, and here.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that, but I'm also like scared to start it because it's like once you start, there's no stopping.
Don't be scared.
You know what I mean?
I think this is my opinion on it because everyone wants to know my opinion.
Obviously. Take it away.
I think that because a lot of people are so very against young people getting Botox because it ages them. They're like, oh, well, then you have to go every 3 freaking months. No, you don't have to go every 3 freaking months. We can go because we are so young once to twice a year. We don't need any more than that. Once to twice a year at our age is like perfect. Right. We're not going every 3 weeks. We're not going every 6 weeks. We're not, unless you get like a lip flip, then yeah, you probably need to like up that up, like do that a lot more than like my forehead or like raising my eyebrows or like your jaw. because we are still so young, so that we haven't built up like crazy muscles in, you know, those problem areas, maybe other than your jaw. But like, I really don't think that they might recommend, hey, going every 6 weeks, but I really don't think you would have to until you start to feel it wear off.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just like excited to see how that goes, but obviously like I want and need to know pricing as well.
Yeah.
So we'll
I know,
see.
because like with like your jaw, I don't know how many cc's they would put in, because like a cc I feel like runs about, I'm probably getting this wrong, but I feel like a normal, even for like baby Botox, like 200 to 300, maybe.
So
But I
it's
don't know
like
how much they would put in here.
how many like what do you it's like 20 to 25 of like
Okay.
injections. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know nothing about Botox. But it's 20 to 25 on each side.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I've seen like maybe like $15
Per.
injection.
Yeah. Which that isn't bad.
So we'll see. That could be totally wrong. The internet could be lying to me. I'm blaming it on the internet. We'll see. But I'm excited and I'll keep y'all updated. So if you have jaw issues with just tensing up all day long, I'll let you know. And maybe you can go get some as well and feel some sort of relief because, Lord, I need it.
Amen.
But yeah, that was just like a rando, like, tidbit I wanted to hit on.
I love it.
So, yeah. But next, we are actually getting into some fashion trends, some fashion colors of the season, what not. So, Maddie, can you tell us the trend everyone is saying or the color of the season?
The color of the season this year is red. Is like not like a toned down mauve. It is like cherry red. Very red. As red as you can get.
Really? You think that?
Yes.
I don't think.
I think it's like, I've seen so many videos. It's like, I think it's all red, but like,
yeah,
the like color that a lot of like brands are like really focusing on releasing pieces is like a bright red.
Right.
I'm trying to see if there's anything around me that is.
See, I've seen like a bright red, and I've also seen almost like a. Yes.
Like this color red.
But I've also seen like, I don't want to say burgundy. I think it's a little lighter than burgundy, but just like a deeper red. But I think we're probably on two different sides where you see more vibrant colors and I see more toned down colors.
I was about to say, I think though, like especially in fall, like reds are always in, but I think that this year it's just, we're seeing a lot more of that brighter color, and like, which is so not normal for fall. Other than last year, we had like the bright green, like the bright rich green was in. But like this year, we're seeing a lot of like red, different tones, but like there's a lot of like emphasis on, you know, okay, if you even want to do toned down reds and then have one item that's like a bright pop of red, like people are doing that. So what are your thoughts on it?
I like the more toned down. I do. I just see a lot of people buying it in purses or in shoes just to add that little touch to their everyday outfits. And I'm a person who like, I need my basic colors when it comes to shoes and purses. I don't like stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I'm just like, is this going to change like next year, obviously, next season? And it's just like, I'm not going to drop $500 on a purse and like wear it 5 times, then it be done. But I think that's just my own personal like roadblock of not being able to wear color. But like, I want to do it so badly. So if you see me on Instagram sporting it, please like, please comment, please share, because it's a big moment for me.
So I am so very much down for this red moment. Um, I, I do like it in the brighter, but I also like it in the toned down. But I am also just digging like a monochromatic. You do a little bit more burgundies, a little bit more maroons, like just deeper, rich tones, and then throwing in those like bright red pops. You know, somewhere in the outfit. I'm not gonna lie. This morning I actually bought a red sweater right before you sent me the notes. I literally purchased like a really bright red sweater. I already have the outfit in mind, so like we'll see how it goes. But I'm very excited about it. I don't own anything red, so
See,
I do want to add it in my closet because I do feel like red is always just a good like staple piece that is just like a plain color to have. You know, like it's nice to have like plain green sweaters or like t-shirts, blue, like, you know, having those colors, but they are like still simple in like what they are.
Right. It's basically just like that primary color that like you're needing to add in.
So I'm just very excited and I can't wait for my sweater to get in and I can't wait to buy more red pieces.
I've never been like one to like wear red, I feel like.
Neither have I.
And I feel like if I wear red going into the fall and in winter, I'm going to need a spray tan at all times.
No, I feel like it's going to look so good with your dark hair. I've said this so many times. Like
it's just giving like Hallmark Christmas movie.
Red would be like such your color. You just need to give it a chance.
Okay, fine.
Give it a chance.
Fine.
Okay? Except one thing I've always hated red nails, but I'm really, really, really debating on going to the nail salon this week and getting my little nubs painted red.
I think that's something I can get behind is red nails. I think I can for sure get behind that. Even like I probably wouldn't get like the cherry. It's probably like a toned down red for me.
That's fine. That's fine. But like it's still something.
Exactly.
Which super side note. So I've had these little nubbies.
Oh, me too, sis. Don't worry.
4 months now. We're going on 4 months. Okay. And I think that if I get my nails done, I'm going to keep them short. I don't think I'm going to do long.
I say that every time.
Who knows? I was about to say, who knows if that actually happens? Because actually, I'm saying I'm going to go get my nails done this week. Yeah, I can't spend any more money. So, never mind.
I know. I have a wedding this weekend, so I need to go get mine done. But I think I'm just going to do, like, the simple gel.
Yeah.
Or maybe even just, like, dip. I always forget, neutral. Like, you can do dip without a tip. Like, I don't know why I think those, like, have to go together.
It's, like, unheard of.
No, literally. But I need to get my nails done. I'm just going to go, like, a very neutral color. But I'm just, like... I'm to the point where I want to go to the nail salon just to get a clear coat on them. I just...
Don't waste your money.
Yeah, that's very true.
You can come over to this spa day, Maddie, and I'll paint a clear coat on your fingernails.
But I'm just like wondering, like, how much would that? It's a freaking clear coat. For the love of God.
They're gonna be like, no, I had to file. I had to put in work for that clear coat, and it'll be like they'll be like $50, please, and then you're gonna be like, what the hell? I'm pissed. Then,
no, I'd walk out.
Yeah, you're gonna be pissed.
I would walk the hell out of there and be like, I'm not paying you $50. Thank you.
Okay, it might not be $50, but I could fully see it being like 30.
30 for sure. 30 and then plus tip. Like, it's just too much for what you're getting.
That's not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it at all. But yeah, red, okay, I'm down. I can get behind it. I'll just have to find, like,
I'm going to send you, I straight up will send you some bright red because I just feel like it would look so good on you. I think you just have to give it a chance.
Okay, and then I'm also going to go to Hobby Lobby and just start stocking up on ribbon to put in my hair.
That's what I need to do too.
I found...
Sorry,
No, you're good. This girl, I follow, Kinsey Elizabeth. She lives in Dallas, and she said this line, and I was like, period. She said, the older I get, I feel like the more girly I get.
Oh, 100%.
And I was like,
used to
wait, I love that.
I used to like literally fight tooth and nail if someone ever called me a girly girl. I would be like, no, I'm such a tomboy. Like, I like ride horses, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm like, yes, I am fully a girly girl, and I'm just getting more girly girl as the years go on.
Yes, and I love it. I love, 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 love.
Fully agree.
And I'm so excited just for like fall and the holidays. Oh my god, this drink is
it is the holidays
so much.
Bitch. Literally next week is Halloween.
You're about to say October.
No, I almost said November, but not quite.
Oh, and I'm really sad. I don't think I said this on the last podcast. I don't think so. Maybe I did. Oh, I'm just gonna repeat myself. I asked my neighbors if they get a lot of trick-or-treaters because like some
neighborhoods don't really.
Neighborhoods, like it's a hit or a miss. And they said, yeah, we don't really get any.
That sucks.
I know. So I'm like debating if I should even like buy candy because like Lord knows no one's going to come by and then my fat ass is going to eat it all. I don't need that.
Just bring it to like work or something. This is the first neighborhood that I've lived in where like, I mean like as an adult where like people actually trick or treat like hardcore. Like I live in the neighborhood that other people travel to go trick or treat.
Now that I think about this, we definitely talked about this on the last podcast, didn't we?
But I'm so that or like a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah.
But I am so pumped.
Yeah, good for you, Maddie. Good for you. Pumped. I'm so glad. So happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So you might want to get a costume together.
Yeah, I fully need to. I fully need to.
Yeah, get on that. But to end us, this is a huge trend going around on TikTok, obviously. This is one reason I want to take a trip to New York immediately just to go to this place. It is just the big, chunky charm necklaces. Not bracelet, necklaces. And I'm very curious to get your opinion, Maddie, because correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like you don't wear chunky necklaces.
So to me, number one, big fan. I don't feel like they're that chunky. I feel like they're like medium size. Like I feel like it's like a little fun for your neck.
I would classify it as it can't be everyday wear. Or do you think it is everyday wear?
I fully think it's everyday wear. Like I am dying to get my hands on one.
Okay.
I'm like, where else can I go other than Brooklyn? Because like this is like it's a need, and it's a need like now. Like I don't want to wait. Like I need it now. Every time I see those videos on TikTok of the girls making their necklaces and they show the afterwards, I like literally like
gasp.
I have to go. Like I need one now. Yeah. I'm obsessed with it. I'm a necklace girl, but that I always just I'm just a crazy sporadic person that half the time I like forget to put on a necklace. Like I just like leave and I'm like, oh shit, forgot my necklace. Like
yeah.
But I am obsessed. Like I feel like a charm necklace is something that I would wear every single day.
And I'm loving it because I'm just like a very sentimental person. And like when I handpick every single charm, that charm is specifically going to mean something to me.
Oh, 100%.
And like someone in Dallas, someone in Fort Worth has to be opening this soon. That's what I'm
gonna say. Like Nashville, come on.
And like if not, I'll open it up in Fort Worth. You open up in Nashville. Like. Perfect. Let's rake in some money some way, somehow. But I have seen some girls just going to Hobby Lobby because, Hobby Lobby has like some jewelry stuff, charms. Went there today. It's just not the same.
But the thing is like you have to have quality stuff. Like I want to be able to wear this. Like, okay, I hate sleeping in necklaces. Like I don't sleep in necklaces because I feel like I'm like suffocating. Suffocating. But like I want something that's not going to turn my neck green or it's not going to fade. Like I want it to be like quality, and I will spend the money on quality because like they are so cute that like I would want it to last forever.
Right. So I did see this one. There was some, I'll have to find it later and send it to you. There's a website that's doing it now. I don't think you can customize it though. It's just like certain ones like cowgirl chic, or this one is like food and like stuff like that.
I would be so down like to even make multiple and having like different vibes for different outfits.
Yeah, so I'm really trying to like look for one online because like you said, like I'm willing to drop a bag on this. Yeah. Like I need it now. I'm willing to swipe the card right now.
So cute. Like they really are so cute. And like I don't know, like charm bracelets used to be like all the rage, you know? Like I feel like growing up it was like important that like we always had like a charm bracelet, and then every year like we got a new charm. Like our parents bought us a new charm to put on. But I love the charm necklace because I feel like it is so very now. Like charm bracelets, you don't really see those all the time, but like necklaces like are just very in. And like I mean they've always been in. Like necklaces have always been a thing, but I feel like it's taking what we all grew up with and just taking it to another level.
Right.
I think that's why we love it so much, is because like as children, like I remember going to like either pick out a charm or like for my birthday, like opening up a new charm to put on my bracelet. So
oh my God, you want to hear a funny story about a charm bracelet?
Yeah.
My high school boyfriend bought me a charm bracelet and bought me like a lot of charms to like put on it. They were all James Avery. It was all very, very nice. And then he broke up with me, and I was like, I don't want this. It was literally like a heart charm bracelet, like hearts all the way around. It wasn't just like a normal one where I'm like, okay, it'll be fine. I'll add to it on my own. I was like, nope, I do not want this. I am done with it. And my dad took it to James Avery and said, I got this charm bracelet for my daughter for Christmas, and it turns out, you know, her grandma had gotten her the same thing with almost identical charms. He returned it all, and it was like months on months on months old, scratched up, and I got like a $500 James Avery gift card.
Oh my God.
It was the best day of my life. Thank you, Dad, for that. Thank you. And high school boyfriend, no, I don't have that charm bracelet anymore.
That reminds me, like in high school, it was like big for us to like get charms from our boyfriend, like for like our necklace. Remember like the initials?
Oh, do I remember?
I used to have one boyfriend's initials for like a long time, and then I was like, screw this kid, I'm like no more. He's out of my life, and he's been out of my life forever. Literally took the charm and I threw it in a lake. It was like one of those movies. I was driving too. I like fully driving, and I just chuck it out the window.
Like, screw this. No, wow. Yeah. It's so funny to talk because like we obviously know who we're both talking about right now.
Yep. Wow, good times. Good freaking times. But needless to say, we're obsessed with the charm necklaces. So that brings us into our top 5. So our top 5 this week is going to be, what 5 charms would you want to get on your charm necklace? Cassidy, would you like to start?
Yeah. Coincidentally, is that a word?
Yeah.
Coincidentally. Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know.
Mine all start with C's, and I think that's
kind
crazy.
of weird. Yeah.
No, it's like weird.
It's a little
strange.
Like it.
So my top 5, there would obviously be more than 5 on there, but top 5 is going to be cowboy hat, cowboy boots, cherries, cross, and a champagne bottle, baby.
I love it.
No, I love it too. Like I'm looking online tonight. Like I will be ordering tonight. But I'm curious to see yours.
I feel like mine are pretty predictable. My last one I'm like toying with because like it's kind of the same as like the first one, but a martini glass.
Love.
Classic, you know. And then a playing card. I don't know if that makes sense, but like a card. Like, you know,
Like
cards?
an ace?
Yeah.
But like what card?
Probably an ace or a 7.
Okay.
Like either, to those that don't know, I really want a 777 tattoo, and like I will get it one day. Like I do have a necklace with that on it, but like I'm obsessed. A horseshoe, duh, because I'm a horse girl. A cowboy hat, and then I actually, you know what I'm gonna say next? I put down olive. Okay,
cute.
like an olive, because like martini, I like dirty martinis. So I guess I'm just gonna list 2 more, just in case.
Right, Maddy never sticks to 5. We all know this. Go ahead.
I don't know if like anyone can tell about like there's always a theme. Like there's a theme with this, but it's like stuff that I'm very into. Either a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Or, oh crap, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Damn it.
I was trying to explain myself. What's wrong with me?
What would you think? Olive, 4-leaf clover.
Or like a honey pot. Like a honey.
Oh, cute. I never would have guessed that.
Like honey.
Yeah, like
yeah, like a little honey thingy.
Okay, cute. No, love all those.
Yeah.
So I could have like 5 charm bracelets.
No, that's
necklaces.
That's
all like doing.
Like, I would have to
things.
have. See, but then it's like I've seen some where it's like there's so many charms, and I'm like, okay, so many charms, it's like a little much.
That's gonna be mine.
See, like that's the thing, is like I overdo, so I would get a lot, but then I'd be like, oh, there's too much. Like it looks too crowded.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like I would just have to make multiple, and then wear them all at once.
No, fair. We'll just get multiple necklaces, and we're just gonna switch off with what we're feeling.
I know, I'm obsessed. Like I need one right now, and I have to have one.
Oh, we'll find one tonight. Don't worry.
Good.
I'll start sending you links.
Perfect. With all the money that I have right now, I just bought a bed.
I did not buy a bed, but I don't have money.
But I think that is all we have planned for you guys today. So we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.